As he says, I have a Kia Sedona 2009 and have a P0420 code. Okay, P0420 is a Bank 1 cat code, okay? On that vehicle, I'm assuming it's a 6-cylinder. Well, it could be a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder. It's going to be, do you know if it's, can you tell me if it's a 6-cylinder or not? Because I want to tell you where the cat's located. If it's just a 4-cylinder, it's the only, okay, so it is a 6-cylinder, okay. And I believe on a Kia that Bank 1, don't hold me to this, okay, is on the back side of the engine, all right? And it's going to be the cat coming off of the cylinder head on the back side of the engine. It's going to be that cat. It's probably the problem. P0420 stands for Cat Inefficiency Code, okay? And you have an O2 sensor before that cat and after that cat, all right? And it has tolerances built into that computer. It knows what it wants to see as far as differences between the readings on those two O2 sensors. And when that cat starts getting, sometimes they start breaking away on the inside, and it starts, when that specification gets out of range, it triggers that light to come on, okay? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to replace the cat, okay? It's got to where, for some reason or another, it's not doing its job, and that's why the two O2 sensors they're reading something that the computer says, hey, let's turn the light on because there's a problem with this cat, okay? And I have heard some people say they have put cleaners, in the gas tank, that they make cleaners at the parts store that you could run through your fuel system and hopefully clean the cat, but I don't take a whole lot of stock in that. I've replaced so many of them that I've seen what happens inside. Like if you can see inside the cat, it looks like a real fine honeycomb mesh inside there. I mean, that's what the inside of a cat looks like. And you will see where some of that stuff starts like melting. It looks like it's kind of melted and sort of clogging, And that's what they look like when they start going bad and they start getting inefficient. So there we go. And Pablo says that I put a cleaner and the engine light went away for about 2 weeks, but then the light came back on, okay? Well, like I said, that's probably why. I mean, sometimes those cleaners just do not work very well. I've had some people say, yeah, they work fine and it gets me through state inspection every year if I run a can of this through there or whatever. But you're probably, depending on how bad that cat is, you'll probably end up having to go ahead and replace that. Probably what happened there was, you probably cleared the light, right? And you put the stuff in there and you drove it until it went through its readiness cycle and then it kicked that light back on. Is probably what happened. Because sometimes catalysts can take a good bit of driving to get that monitor system to set, as well as EVAP. EVAP is usually the one that takes the longest. So it may have taken, I don't know how many miles you drove in that 2-week period, but it could have just been the fact that it never really done any good to start with. It just, as soon as you cleared it and it went back through the cycle, when it saw what it didn't want to see, it kicked the light back on. Alrighty, I hope I answered that question satisfactory. And if you guys have any more questions, just fire away. We have 6 people here this evening. And we got 3 likes. That's awesome. Thank you for the likes, guys. All right. Well, you are welcome, Pablo. You are welcome, sir. He thanked me.